echoes, but don't look away. Gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me. Everybody's got their goals, but don't look away. Gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me. Don't leave me out.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Houston Rockets. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Ginobili. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then it's Robinson, and it's Gervin in at shooting guard. Now Leonard. James Harden missing on the three. Leonard inside. Drexler with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ginobili outside. Uncovered. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And a wide open look for Gervin. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Drexler kicks to Harden. Up top, Olajuwon. Covered by Duncan. Olajuwon with a screen on Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Drexler missing. Gervin against McGrady. Gervin passes to Duncan. Duncan with the screen for Gervin. Into the lane.
So smooth, elusive, eel-like is George Gervin, especially when it comes to torturing defenses in screen and roll action.
Harden, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Gervin in the high post. Duncan's to Gervin. Driving to the basket. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
Tell you what, it looks like anytime Gervin gets within 15 feet of the hoop, he's knocking it in. And there's not a ton you can do about it. This guy is a scorer.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for San Antonio. Manu Ginobili taking 3 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
Previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Harden driving inside. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got 10 points.
Capable of doing great damage from outside for Harden. I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Robinson a screen on McGrady. Gervin for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Harden against Ginobili. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
At the arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
Harden against Ginobili. Stolen by Ginobili. It's 2-on-1. Lets it go with a three. Leonard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Gervin, the open look. Again, the Spurs good for two.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ginobili with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Stolen by Harden. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Harden. And they get it. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. McGrady against Ginobili. Three-pointer. Here's Duncan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding a 15-point. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Gervin missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Fires for three. A shot by McGrady, no good. San Antonio leading by 15. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Ginobili's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for San Antonio. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Drexler, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 17-point lead, their biggest. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
McGrady passes to Drexler. It's Harden with the drive.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And gotta chase Leonard off that three-point line or he will bury you.
Harden scanning the floor. McGrady outside. Kicks it out to Drexler. Alone with it. Leonard picks him up. Clock at 6. From deep, Harden. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside. It's stolen by McGrady. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
It's Spurs ball.
Gervin up top. McGrady covering. Gervin dishes to Duncan. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. The second chance effort. Outside Gervin.
2 minutes remaining in the
With
first.
1 on the clock, it's Ginobili with the drive, and it's good on the way in. Ginobili's got 12 in the game.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Duncan against Harden. Robinson a screen on Harden. Duncan right side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Here's Drexler. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard the pass to Ginobili. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. For 3. Duncan kicks to Robinson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 20. To the middle. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Olajuwon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the paint, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with being able to thread the needle with that pass.
Malone, a screen on Ginobili. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Malone misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Drexler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on David Robinson.
Boy, Drexler is a physical matchup for just about any defender. Draws a lot of fouls and whistles.
And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Gervin. And the layup's good off the glass. Gervin's got 17 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's San Antonio holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Olajuwon is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden. Then there's Drexler. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gervin against McGrady. Gervin dishes to Ginobili. Over Harden. Ginobili can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Back to Drexler. Houston moving the ball around. Olajuwon passes to McGrady. That's good. It's Olajuwon with the assist. McGrady's got his first 3 points of the game. Ginobili with the 3. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the ball goes on a bounce. Last touch by Gervin. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, D.A. Thank you.
We see Gervin do this so very often, taking over games in his cool, effortless manner.
Harden can't hit. Spurs leading by 17. Drexler scanning the floor. Malone a screen on Leonard. Drexler kicks to Malone. Ginobili against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. McGrady passes to Harden. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Leonard against Olajuwon. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
Gervin with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon. Duncan. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 18. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Gervin kicks to Duncan. All alone. And that's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 20.
So much fun watching Tim Duncan play. So good and efficient.
Olajuwon outside. Spins. Here's Drexler, back to McGrady, over Gervin. A shot by McGrady, no good. Spurs leading by 20. Duncan outside. Ginobili outside. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 4. Gervin with the ball. And Drexler picking him up. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Houston ball.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That one is no good.
Ginobili taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. McGrady passes to Harden. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston. Ginobili outside. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio again missing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Drexler against Leonard. Olajuwon with a screen on Leonard. A wide open look for Drexler. Olajuwon. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Irvin out there with Ginobili. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. It's Ginobili with the drive. Leonard with no one around. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter. McGrady outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Gervin outside. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jump.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pulls up. It's rebounded by Houston. Drexler dishes to Malone. Drexler outside. The offensive rebound. Malone finds Olajuwon. Basket good.
You know, this is why Moses Malone's teammates like playing with him, because when they're uncovered and open, he finds them.
Gervin in the post. McGrady covering. Duncan with the screen on Harden. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duncan. Rebound, Malone.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Duncan with the bucket.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Malone, a screen on Ginobili. Harden kicks to Drexler. Tries the spin move. McGrady outside. Houston needs to get a shot off. And here's Olajuwon for three. That's good. Great play set up by T-Man, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game.
2 minutes.
Back to Harden. Puts up a three. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Gervin. The pass to Duncan. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Leonard looking over the floor.
Clyde Drexler. Second personal foul. Second team
That free throw missing.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 16. The three from Harden. David Robinson with the rebound. Gervin for three. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
You got to get out on George Gervin. Extend that D. The Iceman's got in the gym range, folks.
Stolen by Duncan. McGrady against Gervin. Duncan outside. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Duncan, the pass to Gervin. The fader. Olajuwon with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
To the inside. Feeds to Drexler. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?